It sounds really good. Like, we worked so hard to get here, and just being able to live in the moment and being able to, like, know that, yes, we did this, and we did it, like, my senior year especially. It's just something that I've always looked forward to doing with this team, and I'm glad we got it done.
Not the strongest start for this team. How were you able to shake off that shake off that early deficit?
We just remembered that there will always be bad moments in the game, but we have to make sure we stay on top of it, like I said a couple days ago, and we stayed on top of it. We tried to keep our momentum high, our energy high, and made sure that carried our energy throughout the game and make sure that we stay on top of things, and we did that today. And our defense especially, we really pressured the ball well, and being able to do that created a lot of open shots for us.
Talk about that last play, obviously, for it to come down to a defensive stop. Did you guys have a feeling it was going to be, one of those games that it came down to something like that?
No, we did not at all. Like, after I made that layup, they called a timeout, and they were like, there's last 20 seconds, like, just play your hardest, and that's what we did, and I'm really proud of Lexi for getting that. I didn't even know she blocked it. I just turned and grabbed it, and I was like, OMG, like, we won. Like, it was just a really good feeling, and I'm glad I got to do it with all of them.
How can you build some momentum off a win like this for next week?
We got practice tomorrow. Don't take it lightly. I know this was a hard game. We're going to be tired, but just get back in the gym tomorrow and be ready to go.
Coach has been pushing it on us. She's been saying, we got to go get it. She told us what year. I was like, whoa. Like, we got to work hard tonight. We got to push each other. We got to work as a team, and we did that.
Not the strongest start for you. Just how'd you bounce back from that slow start?
My teammates, they pushed me. We communicated. They picked me up when I fell. I picked them up when they fell, so that's what pushed me. Teamwork.
Has something changed in your game in the last couple of months? Because you've made a really big impact over the stretch run of the season.
It kind of came to me that it's my last year. I got to push. It's 3 seniors. We got to push the youngers. We got a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomore. So we got to work, and hopefully it goes on them.
How do you carry this over into next week?
Just push each other. This is a good start for us. This is what we needed, from the losses we've been having. So this is a great push for us. Coach is going to push it on us. It's going to work. We're going to stay positive.
Talk about that last play from Lexi, too, to get out on Allie and, be able to get a piece of that ball.
Oh, yeah. I know. I got lost. Now I'm just hoping somebody's there for me, and Lexi was there. She blocked it, and that was the best play I think we had the whole game.
Defense has kind of been our whole motto this entire year, so I think it's kind of symbolic that it came down to one play. It came down to our defense, and so it came down to Lexi, who's been blocking shots all year. So we came one play, came together as a team, last 20 seconds, and a community of basketball players came together, and they just showed up that last 20 seconds. Bench was cheering, coaches were cheering, student body was cheering. It was just awesome to see.
First SAC title for you guys since 1986, I believe it is. What's it mean to bring the SAC back here to Northrop High School?
So ironically, we actually had Leslie Johnson come in our locker room, and she was kind of the legacy forefront of Northrop basketball, and so she came in afterwards and talked about a history and restoring what Northrop was kind of when I played, and so it's something special to share with these girls. They're kind of not just my daughters, but the daughters that I've kind of adopted, and so just restoring what Northrop basketball used to be.
How does a win like this build some momentum as you have sectionals on deck next week?
Super important. We had 2 losses in the last week, and so big win for us, and then kind of gaining momentum into next week, and just one of the pieces of the puzzle that we talked about early on.
What is it going to take to have a deep playoff run?
Continue to play like that. Just the girls pulling together. Did some team bonding yesterday and talked about, coming together as a team, what it's going to take as far as everybody pulling together, understanding a role, maybe sacrificing minutes and shots for the bigger picture, and that's a championship. And we did that today.
And then for Brooklyn to step up the way she has in the second half of the season and then tonight, how much does that help the team?
Well, she shot 11 for 11 from the foul line, and anytime we have a kid that does that, it's kind of hard to beat.